gonna cry about it? You're gonna blame somebody else? Gentlemen, I got no time for mentally weak people. What's up, gentlemen? So is it just me, or does it seem like there are a ton of weak ass people out there blaming other people, being all upset, freaking out, being all pissed, trying to cancel people? Gentlemen, the fact is, if you are not mentally strong, you will never accomplish anything. The truth is, being mentally strong and tough, gentlemen, it's like a freaking superpower, because if you are strong up here, you are going to be able to kick more ass than all those other weak ass-minded people. And there are a lot of them. And the good news, gentlemen, is that you're probably mentally stronger than you think. And today I'm going to go over 7 signs you are. The first sign that you are mentally strong is that you think about things logically as opposed to just freaking out and getting all emotional when things don't go right. Has something ever happened to you and you freak out, or you do something, or you say something, or you send a text, you're like, you son of a bitch, right? And then like 2 seconds later, you're like, why the hell did I do that? The reason is because you allowed your emotions to rule your action. But the person that is mentally strong, gentlemen, they have those reactions, but instead of just like doing it and impulsively like going, they're able to logically think through the situation and calm themselves down. The result is that you're going to make better decisions. You're also not going to have to apologize for some of the mistakes you make, which brings us to number 2. Accept responsibility for the mistakes that you make and apologize when necessary. Mentally weak ass people make excuses. When they screw something up, they're like, not me, it's not my fault, or they'll blame somebody else. But when you're strong, you're able to handle the situation, and you know what, it was my fault, I'm gonna own it. And when you own it, this also means that sometimes you gotta apologize to people that you have wronged. Gentlemen, people that are mentally strong apologize and acknowledge their mistakes. Speaking of mistakes, the third thing that mentally strong people do that weak people do not is learn from their mistakes. Let me give you some real-world personal examples. You know how I know not to drink and drive? Any guesses? If your guess was you got a DUI, idiot, you would be correct. I got a DUI years ago, and it was this point that I was like, oh my God, what did I do? I was mortified. I was mortified because I was embarrassed. I was embarrassed that I did something so reckless and irresponsible, but I actually consider it a fortunate lesson, because if I had not gotten caught, I would have done it a bunch of other times, because the truth is I had drank and driven many times prior to that. But getting caught, this was the point at which it forced me to look at myself in the mirror, think about things, and actually make changes. And that is something you do if you're strong. Another example, I was in the gym, right? And I was listening to my favorite music on my wireless earbuds by Raycon, today's video sponsor. And somebody came up to me like, yo, are they Raycons? I'm like, yeah. And they're like, well, how much were they? And I told them, I'm like, they're like half the price of the things you're rocking. And he got all upset. And I realized at this point, I should never make somebody feel bad about not buying Raycons and getting ripped off by wireless earbuds. You're like, that was alpha? That was so smooth. Gentlemen, if you are in the market for a new super premium badass pair of wireless earbuds at about half the price of other premium wireless earbuds, you gotta hit that link down below and go check out today's video sponsor, Raycon. I use the hell out of my Raycons, and if there was any product that I've ever promoted that has gotten the Alpha M seal of approval through just like hours and hours and hours and hours and hours and hours and hours of use, Raycons are it. The company Raycon was started and co-founded by the celebrity Ray J, right? He was like, yo, why is it that all these premium wireless earbuds are so freaking expensive? And so he started this company. Celebrities are freaking out over these wireless earbuds, like Snoop Dogg, Melissa Etheridge, Mike Tyson. Mike freaking Tyson! The other thing that I absolutely love, guys, is that these earbuds are super discreet. Look at that. Super clean, discreet, sexy, not a bunch of cables or dangling crap or things that wrap around your ears, guys. Raycons are incredible. The other thing that you're gonna love, guys, they've got a 45-day free return policy. Raycon gives you wireless earbuds in a range of different fun colors and patterns, not to mention fit options. You're also gonna get up to 6 hours of playtime on a single charge. Like seamless Bluetooth pairing, not to mention more bass, a nice new compact design with a noise isolating fit. The sound quality of Raycons is just as good as other premium audio brands that you probably all have heard of. And the really cool thing, guys, is that Raycons make an incredible holiday gift. 'Tis the season to give your friends, your family, and your spicy senorita a gift they actually like. Grab them a pair of Raycons, because Raycons, they're gonna be able to use them like every day. This is a gift that doesn't suck, unlike socks. There's a link down below, buyraycon.com/alpha M, where if you go through our link, guys, you're gonna get 20% off. 20% off, gentlemen. gentlemen, it's an incredible deal on an already amazingly priced product. Guys, hit the link down below. Do not wait. You gotta hurry because the offer is for a limited time. They also are probably gonna sell out. So if you're interested to get yourself, your weird Uncle Barry, your moms, your pops, or that spicy senorita pair, gentlemen, hit the link down below. buyraycon.com/alpha-m for 20% off your amazing Raycon purchase. The fourth sign that you are mentally strong is that you are self-motivated. In terms of motivation, there are two kinds. There is extrinsic and intrinsic. Extrinsic is things like out there, right? Your mom, your boss, like the law, right? Intrinsic motivation comes from within. You are motivated because you know that you want to accomplish things. You don't need the external forces in order to get your ass up in the morning, or to work hard, or to get a job, or to be nice to people. The fifth sign that you are mentally strong is that you have self-control. Gentlemen, mentally weak people have very little self-control. They've got a hard time saying no to things. They have a hard time like controlling their impulses. Not only is it like impulses when it comes to like drinking or sleeping with like spicy senoritas that aren't really spicy, which is the reason they shouldn't be. You stay up later than they should. They give into peer pressure, right? They don't have the ability to actually control themselves. Not to mention they're probably shopping, they're spending a lot on credit cards. But if you're strong mentally, gentlemen, you're like, all right, I can't do that. I can't go out. I can't stay up. I can't sleep with. I can't spend that. Because you think, as opposed to just giving into your emotions or your urges, which is actually the first thing that we talked about. Gentlemen, it is all about having self-control and discipline. If you are a disciplined individual, you are going to accomplish more than like 99.999.7% of people. Discipline. You need discipline, gentlemen. Until you have it, you're never ultimately going to be mentally strong or successful, in my humble, not so humble opinion. The sixth thing that is a sign that you are definitely mentally strong is that you are comfortable in your own skin. But this doesn't mean that you don't embrace change and self-improvement. Happy, never satisfied. I think that is something that I've heard somebody say, right? You want to be happy and comfortable with who you are, but you're not satisfied just being where you are, being who you are. You want to be better. Now, I'm not saying that you should try and change everything about you, but if there are opportunities for improvement, you work on those things. It's okay, gentlemen, to strive for something. Even though you're comfortable with who you are, it doesn't mean that you're comfortable where you are, and that's okay. It doesn't mean that you're like, oh, I hate this, or I hate that, or oh my God, I'm a failure because I'm not like killing it. It's about loving yourself. It's about understanding that you are an amazing person, but even amazing people still have room and opportunities for growth. And that's something that I am incredibly passionate about. It also brings me to the final and seventh sign that you are indeed mentally strong. You work on your weaknesses instead of masking them or overcompensating. There are so many people out there that will give the impression from like outward facing that they are like super badass, they're super confident, they're awesome, they got it all together, right? Yeah, they're killing it, and they're doing this by overcompensating for the fact that they are feeling insecure, they need a hug, they've got something in their past that they're not dealing with. Gentlemen, the truth is, if you can embrace the hardships, if you can understand them, not accept them, but you understand them and you work on dealing with them, this is something that is going to propel you far and forward in your life. But people that stay stuck, right? Shitty things happened to them when they were younger, right? And so they spend their whole life blaming other people or being pissed off that bad things happened to them. You gotta be able and willing to forgive the people that have wronged you in the past and move forward. Because until you do that, you're gonna stay stuck at the point at which you were wrong. You're gonna harbor so much anger, resentment, and hostility towards these people or these situations that it's going to prevent you from moving forward and being successful and mentally strong. Bad shit happens to good people. You got two options. You can sit there and cry about it and be all like upset all the time and be like, oh, why me? Oh my gosh, I'm so pissed at my parents for doing whatever, Joan. They did the best job they knew how to do. And the truth is, we are oftentimes collateral damage for other people's shit, right? You've just got to focus on you. And the way that you're going to do that, the way that you are going to build mental strength is by forgiving the people that have wronged you in the past and focusing on you. Forgiveness is a gift you give yourself, and I think you're amazing.